it's Rebecca. How are ya? Let me turn the light pad off. I'm still working on same one as yesterday. This is Time Escapes Us. Lizzie Falcon is the artist, and that's Lizzy. I learned that. And this is gorgeous. I'm working on this section here. I worked on a little bit last night. I'm not gonna lie, I've been crocheting. So, and then I come in here and diamond paint when I'm, talking to other people on the phone or, things like that. But yeah, I need to get this done before Halloween next week. So we're gonna work really hard to get this one done, and I want to get the mystery diamond painting done as well. If you like what you see, follow the link down in the description. It will take you to Treasure Studios Art website, and if you make a purchase, use the code Rebecca15 for a discount off of a purchase of $40 or more. And this artist is amazing. I just got another one of her paintings yesterday. That unboxing will go up this evening, or maybe I'll schedule it for tomorrow morning. Yeah, that sounds good. Because tonight, I will be doing the Mystery Diamond Painting with Mickey Sunshine Creates at 7 Central, 8 Eastern Time. After that is Jennifer Roberts, DP Addiction Adventures. I'm not sure what she's going to be working on, because we did move our Halloween collab a week. We were going to start today, but we're going to start next week. I hope you guys are getting your Halloween paintings. Please do not hesitate to contact Rachel at Treasure Studios Art to find out, where your painting is, if you're questioning that. And after that is Miss Crochet and Coffee with the After Hours Crafters Lounge. That's at 9 Central, 10 Eastern. And then after that is the Crafters Party with Crashly. And my understanding, I'm not up that late, so I haven't been there, but it's adult only. Well, all of this is adult only, but this one is like really adult only. So check it out. So today, I go to walk the dog, and there's a newspaper in my driveway. Like, who still gets a newspaper? Nobody's raising your hand. Not me. Me neither. Yeah, nobody does that anymore. Remember when you'd get the newspaper and you'd get your cup of coffee and you'd sit down and you'd read the paper and drink your coffee. Now I read my iPad, check my mail. Don't even really look at like the news. Like, I'll look up this day in history so I can talk about it, during the show, but I don't, So we're gonna see what's going on in Kansas. Yeah. I made that rum coffee today. Oh, it is so good. I try not to have the flavored coffee every day. That way it's always like fresh to me, like, oh, yum. If you have it every day, kind of the flavor, just you get so used to the flavor you don't even notice it. But so let's see. What is going on? This is the Wichita Eagle. Enjoy today's free coffee. Okay. How much does it cost these days? Sunday only is $2.50 for 13 weeks. Sunday through Friday is $40.30 for 13 weeks. Wow. I remember when you used to, it was all in sections and you wanted the coupons, and Sunday was a great coupon day. I say coupon or coupon. I don't know. I say them both. Is it coupon or coupon? I'm not sure. So, resources that can help with students' homework. That's the front page news. High Court Ways Guidelines for Injured Workers. Now that's, okay. So there's a sports section where they're talking about K-State. There's a weekend extra section. They still have sections. Look at that. Huh. And this is the autumn and art section. Oh, look, comics. We still have comics. Oh my God. What's going on in the comics? That's it. Pearls Before Swine. Wow, Rat. How do you eat so much and still stay thin? Exercise. Oh yeah, what do? Worry constantly. Not sure that's exercise. Surely it counts for something. That's cute. And then another one, the guy is called Wizard of Id, and the guy's sitting next to this lady, with a crystal ball, and he says, "I need to know what I did last night." Cute. So there's this art section here. 11th annual Autumn and Art moves online with shopping and music. So you can't actually go to this festival. They're having it online this week in Wichita. So they do something similar to what I do, but it's like what's going on in Wichita. Spend a night in the roaring 20s at Cowtown. We have a little section of Wichita called Cowtown. I can't say that I've ever been to Cowtown, but I could have been and just not known it. Yeah. Oh, how funny. Let's see what else is going on here. Yes. I have moved to a place where there is a Cowtown. Free Dog Gone Wild Doggy Dive is offering a free socially distanced boot camp, followed by some canine themed fun. Well, how do you resist that? Movies in the park. Walt Disney's Alice in Wonderland. Now, this is at the Andover Cap-Fed Amphitheater. There's an amphitheater in Andover? I know where that is. I should go. Anyway. Yeah. So, if you still get, check out your local paper. Just see what's going on in your neighborhood, and cute little paper, huh? I'm not gonna order the paper, no, because you know what? You get that, yeah, now I need to wash my hands like they mentioned, oh, yeah, that newsprint. Oh, yeah, so let's start diving painting, guys. Oh gosh, what are you guys working on this week? I haven't talked to anybody. Well, I've talked to a few of you. I've seen what you posted. One of the people in the Facebook group, Crafting Dirty, she just finished a Heaven and Earth design, and she mounted it and then put it up in her laundry room, and she actually cut out a little place so she could still plug stuff in for the electrical outlet, and you gotta check that out. It turned out really cool. See, now my hands itch from that newspaper. Maybe I'm allergic to it. I don't know. What? I'm doing the hearts. Okay. So, and then there's a few other really nice finishes in there. So check that out. Buy now because, we've got another week left in the month. We should be wrapping up, getting with our partner in the Mystery Diamond Painting, getting those paintings ordered so, that shipping process can begin. Mickey Sunshine Creates and I host this community Mystery Diamond Painting event, and we hope to start it the beginning of November. Now, we're wrapping up the first event tonight. Tonight? No, Sunday morning. So I have till Sunday morning to finish my Mystery Diamond painting. But it's okay. Mine's small. I don't doubt that I will get it finished. Yeah. So the Lizzie that I got yesterday, that you're going to see the unboxing of, It's just like the head of the lady. So it's not like the whole body. So it's very interesting. It's just a giant head. You have to see it, but it's very cool. Very cool. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't realize it was a giant head. I think that's because I was busy looking at the accessories that this lady is wearing. You have to see that. So I pushed back my Patreon live because that was supposed to be last night, and I wasn't feeling so hot last night. So it's going to be Saturday morning, and I hope you guys can attend. I have a new Patreon. Welcome. Your name, I'll give you a shout out in the credits at the beginning, or you got a shout out at the beginning. If you, I hope you saw that. And so happy to have you. And you know, if you are a Patreon, it doesn't matter what level you're at. I will shout you out in my opening credits. I guess if I ever got super busy, you know, lots of Patreons, I would probably have to, you know, make it just the upper levels. But right now, you know, I just put everybody in there. Wow, there's lots of these hearts. Holy moly. Probably should turn this thing around. I'm kind of reaching here. Let me turn it around. So today is National Air Force Birthday Day. My son, this is going to sound strange because I haven't really discussed it with him, but I think he retired from the Air Force, or he is retiring like in the day now. So he did 22 years, I believe. He went in very young, like right out of high school. My son did not finish high school. He, at the time, he was in with this artsy crowd, and he was very, I don't know, not into drugs or anything, but just very like independent, defiant, you know, just going through this phase, I guess, in his life. You know, he had blue hair, a tongue ring, you know, all this stuff. And then, so he I sent him to live with his father, because at one point he wasn't going to school, he wouldn't get a job, you know, and so I sent him to live with his dad. And his dad made him get a job, and and he joined the Air Force. He got his GED, and he joined the Air Force. And oh my God, what a perfect fit! Not every child is meant for college. My daughter didn't go to college. My son didn't go to college, and they are both really successful, happy, you know, adults. You know, they're not into drugs or alcohol, or, you know, they lead happy, normal lives, and I'm happy with that, you know, and I didn't have to foot a huge college bill. But yeah, my son, he joined the Air Force, and originally he was going to be, well, I'll never forget. He's looking through the, you know, once you pass the test to get into the Air Force, they give you this book of like all these careers that you can choose from. So you can look at this book and you can take a little time and think about, you know, what is it that you want to do while you're in the Air Force. So he comes to me and he says, "Mom, there's no rock band here." No. You are not going to the Air Force to be in a rock band. And he was serious. He thought he knew how to play the guitar. And he had like maybe 3 lessons when he was a kid. Yeah, he couldn't play the guitar. So I said, "No, you have to pick something else." So He actually decided he was going to be this hazardous materials something or other. I don't know, like where they go in and like a bomb squad type person or something. But um, he actually did not pass that class because at the time, my ex-husband had remarried and his new wife passed away from breast cancer. And so it really took its toll on my kids because they loved her. They loved her a lot. So the military was very good to my son. And they let him choose, rather than discharge him, they let him choose another career. So he chose electrician. And so he has been doing electrical work now, for his entire career. He can do indoor lighting, outdoor lighting, runway lighting. Just don't ask him to install a ceiling fan. Yeah, let's not go there. Yeah. So it is the Air Force's birthday. So the Air Force, actually didn't come into, they were actually part of the Army for it's just almost immediately after the Wright brothers, invented flying. The military kind of scooped it up, but they were part of the Army. And then in 1947, the president, right after World War II, decided that it should be a separate and distinct military, branch of the military. So if you know somebody in the Air Force, tell them happy Air Force birthday. That's today. So I just thought I'd throw this in there since I don't really do a broadcast on Saturday. But tomorrow is National Talk Like a Pirate Day. So if you go to a restaurant or something, you're supposed to say, ahoy matey, do you have change for a gold bullion, or, something funny like that, to talk like a pirate. I will not be doing that. But feel free. I just think that's so funny. But if you got little kids, make it fun for them. Say, hey, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day. Let's do this. That'll be fun for the kids. And on this day in history, George Washington laid the cornerstone for the Capitol building. Up until then, they hadn't really decided where they were going to have a Capitol. They were, the Congress and all the government kept meeting in different places. So they finally, Maryland finally donated some property, and they established what is now known as the District of Columbia, or Washington, D.C. But so they laid Washington laid the cornerstone of the Capitol building, and it took, a decade to finish that building. And the building's huge, and it's, constantly being renovated, and it's just, it's, I guess, just because it's such a huge building. And it's a very unique building. It's, it houses all of the congressional offices, and it's pretty cool. If you ever get to Washington, you got to go by and see it. I went to Washington when my son was 2, I want to say, a couple years old, and we did the whole tour thing. I was with my stepmother and her friend, and we just, we did the whole Washington tour. If you've not done it, it's pretty cool. We were on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, and I think everybody should do it at least once. We went out to Grant's tomb. There's a beautiful plantation where that tomb is located. So we took a little bus ride out there, and we saw the Washington Monument and all these cool cool things. The White House. Oh my God, the White House. I thought my son was going to be arrested. You know, when you go to the White House, they have, like, there's places you can go inside the White House and places you can't go. And they have these, like, what do they call those red ropes, you know, where you're not supposed to go past them. Oh, my 2-year-old decided he was going to go past them. And I'm like, oh, you're gonna get me arrested. You know, so he was quickly brought back so that he would not touch anything. Yes, the joys of a 2-year-old. Some of you know that. Some of you have youngsters at home. So, God, I hope you guys have a great weekend planned. I will tell you that tomorrow is also National Cleanup Day. I am going to clean up. How many Fridays do I say that? That I'm going to clean up. Last night, after I retire to the bedroom, after I go to bed, and I don't like actually go to bed. I go lay down because the dogs want to go to sleep. Like as soon as it gets dark, they start whining and fussing because they want to get in the bed and go to sleep. So I put them in the bed. Sometimes I'll come in here, Diamond Pete. Last night I was crocheting, and I go in the kitchen and there is like a river of water under the refrigerator. So I get towels and I mop it all up. And the only thing I can think, because everything's working, everything's still frozen, the ice is still making ice. It's maybe that the coils under the fridge might have froze over and then they thought, I don't know, I think maybe I need to clean under it before I call the landlord. That's what I'm going to do. Clean the dog hair out, then call the landlord. The joys of wearing a sweater. Oh my God, the weather's changing. I love it. It's been like in the 50s at night. But I can't open the freaking windows because, well, I don't know that it would have mattered because this morning at 5 a.m., it was like a 5-alarm fire or something, you know, just fire truck after fire truck. I'm like, Jesus. You know, so, and it wasn't just me. I think it woke up the entire neighborhood. So, you know, either that or it was a ploy for all of us to run outside and get our free newspaper. I don't know, but I was wide awake. Damn it. You know, that's 2 days in a row that I'm wide awake at the ass crack of dawn for no reason, no good reason. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons I don't open the window, because it would have been even more god awful loud. And this street, I'll never live on a busy street again. I've lived next to a railroad, like railroad tracks that were less noisy. I could put up with the train because, like, you knew when it was coming by. It didn't blow its horn after a certain hour unless somebody was on the tracks. But I could live with that. But this busy street is driving me crazy. I like to be in a home where I can open the windows, get fresh air, and I'll do that like during the day. But at night, I gotta close up these windows. Plus, I'm all on the first floor. You know, this is not a multi-level home. This is, you know, just a regular townhome. And, well, no, I guess some townhomes are 2 stories. But anyway, it's 1 story. But, you know, I don't want anybody breaking in. So, I close the windows. Not that they would get too far past Tootsie, because that bark alone would scare the bejesus out of you. So I don't think I'm in too much danger there. I don't even think they would get in the window, frankly, before Tootsie would be over there and barking. And then they would probably run away. So, but it's just the noise factor. Good gravy. But I do love the change of seasons. So fall is coming. And yes, yesterday I made an apple turnover. I don't know if that's what you call it, an apple turnover or like a mini apple pie. I decided I'm gonna do this, and somebody suggested that you could use like Pillsbury dough, which I didn't because I didn't have any. But I had butter and I had flour, so I just let me make the dough. So I made the dough. Literally, I had this whole thing made in 15 minutes. So I made the dough. I didn't refrigerate the dough because I just used it right away. So I rolled it out, cut up the apples, cinnamon, mix them with cinnamon, raisins, walnuts. But instead of like doing turnovers, because it didn't make a lot of dough, I just put it in this little dish that's about this big around, and then I put the crust in, and then I put the apples and stuff in, and then I covered it up and split the top so the steam would come out, and I cooked it for like an hour, and oh, it was delicious. I didn't eat the whole thing. I mean, like, there's a ton of it left, but oh, so good. And if I didn't have any, like, I have chocolate ice cream. I'm not gonna put chocolate ice cream on. I'm looking at the street out here. Oh, God. On an apple turnover. Now, if I had vanilla ice cream, ooh, that would have been good. Or some Cool Whip. Yeah, I think one of my subscribers suggested Cool Whip. Yeah, that would have been good too. But that would have been a trip to the grocery store, in which case I probably would have just bought the apple turnovers and not made them. But literally, it didn't take long at all. And I still have apples left. I don't know what I was thinking buying a 3-pound bag of apples. I still have apples left. I think my intestine is going to say, "What are you doing with all of the apples?" Yeah, it's fine. Oh, today I have to go do door screening at the hospital. Woo-hoo. I only have a 2.5 hour shift, so it's not going to be too bad. It's from 2:30 to 5. I think the phantom drill where you think you have it on the tip of your pen, but you don't really. I'm still doing this heart symbol that I started 30 minutes ago when I started talking to you guys, because there's a lot of it. This is a little bit of confetti right in here, and we get to color blocking up here, so it's not so bad. Once I get this section done, it should go pretty quickly. Lots of what? Black, blue. What's that color? And like a dark purple in here. Then we have the candles up here, the candelabra. You can't see what I'm talking about. There's a candelabra up at the top. And then the top of her hat. There's a lot of 310 over here and dark blue. Interesting. Because the background is actually this dark blue. Oh, these drills are coming up. Look at that. Oh. I think I'm going to have to seal this painting. These drills are popping up a little bit. Let me just roll that back down. Where's my roller? That should not be happening. If you guys don't have one of these, oh, so good. Or just use a rolling pin, But my rolling pin is huge. It's, huge. So I like the little one. See, they're still kind of like want to come up there. Huh. Well, a good way to tell if your drills are coming up is it's kind of like the tip of the day before we go. Just kind of hold your canvas sort of like so you can look across it, and you'll actually see the drills. And you just kind of do this. You'll see if there's any drills coming up. Yeah, I mean, you can also run your hand over it. That's another way. And then you kind of like, you can feel them. But you can also do this. See, here, right in here, something's going on right there. So let me take my pen. Yeah. I will end end up sealing this. Because these drills are fitting really nicely together, but, oh, I got one right there that I need to put in. I didn't put in. Yeah. Anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Please say hello to me if you see me in a live or you see me in chat somewhere. I'd love to say hi to you, and I will be cleaning, maybe. So take care, be kind to one another, and be safe. Bye, everybody.